All right, we have the week 9, I should say, TV ratings on Fox as they see their season high audience. They're right. Fox is super excited. They 1.348 million viewers watched Sunday on Fox as Houston took down DC 24-21 in week 9 of the 2025 UFL season. The most watched UFL game this season on any network, up 69% versus last year's comparables, up 56% versus last year averages. But as Reed had pointed out here on the corner over here, they basically had a nice lead in, and that's why they got these big numbers. So let's get into the numbers from Mike Mitchell. He says average after 8 weeks of the 2025 season is approximately 612,000 viewers per game across Fox, ABC, ESPN, and FS1. This reflects a 26% decrease from the 2024 regular season average of 816,000 viewers per game. However, week 8 was the league's strongest showing, averaging 712,000 viewers per game, driven by a high-performing game on ABC with 973,000 viewers. The Sunday 5/18 ABC showing was the UFL's most viewed game in 2024, peaking at over 1.3 million viewers in the final hour. However, entering the final 2 weeks of the regular season with the playoff seeding and matching already determined, could the UFL maintain peak interest in its games with very little at stake, or would be rubbling shoulders with another premium sports events such as the UFL did in the NBA playoffs on ABC help boost viewership? Well, let's go. So, of course, Friday night, Fox's game featuring the St. Louis Battlehawks San Antonio Brahmas, 540,000 viewers, down from 573,000 averaged on May 16th. For the San Antonio Memphis overtime shootout, the Battlehawks Brahmas game on Friday night peaked at 614,000 viewers. And I do want to kind of point out, like, people that are watching these games, they don't know who is in the playoffs and who's not. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let's get real for a second here. Like, the UFL hardcore fans are going to watch regardless for the most part. I try to get those games in as much as I can. But, you know, there's stuff going on. But the average fan, there's mostly average fans watching this stuff. So it's not like, oh, well, it's a meaningless game, so no one's going to watch it. Well, the fans that are watching the game don't really, you know what I mean? They're not vested like we are, per se. Fox Friday night UFL window is averaging 609,000 viewers after 9 weeks, with a high point of 690 in week 1. The low point, 467. That was week 5 during the NFL draft. See, it's just people looking around for sports. For the second consecutive week, the UFL had 2 games simultaneously. This was unintentional due to a rain delay that pushed back the Arlington-Memphis game at 3 p.m. Eastern start. The Panthers-Stallions game, which aired nationally on ABC at 3 p.m. averaged 966,000 viewers. The game peaked at 1.2 million viewers from 5:45 to 6 p.m. It was the 4th most watched game this season, giving ABC 6 of the 7 most watched UFL games in 2025. Sunday afternoon's Fox game featuring the Defenders and Roughnecks averaged 1.348 million viewers, the most watched UFL game of the 2025 season, thanks to the Indianapolis 500 boost. So we could get that all the time. The high-mark Fox number for the UFL season was greatly aided by the 109th Indianapolis 500, which achieved an average viewership of 705 million, marking the highest TV audience for the race in 17 years. Viewership peaked at 8.4 million during the 4:15 p.m. to 4:30 window as Alex Powell secured his first Indy 500 victory. I'm sure I was riveted. I have no idea. The Fox numbers on Sunday is not surprising. The artificial boost from prominent sporting events has aided spring pro football in the past. See the USFL's 2.3 million viewer averageship during the 2023 season on NBC, thanks to a great assist from the Kentucky Derby. In contrast, the USFL average rating in 2025 was just over 600,000 viewers per game. Strong Saturday number, ABC numbers coupled with Fox Indianapolis 500 boost gives the UFL its most watched weekend of the 2025 season with an average of 915,000 viewers. So, and there is life. If you can just get people in there to watch the games, they will do it. So that where you got the big Fox came out and said their thing. Mike Mitchell also has the week 9 attendance figures. St. Louis, 27,890. Memphis, goodbye, Memphis. 2,044. Remember, that's not scanned. That's given away also. Memphis sucks. Fred Smith, got to do what you got to do, but we need you to kind of step aside if you wouldn't mind, please. So there you go with that. Birmingham Stallions, 10,344. And Houston, 6,684. Wrapping up Houston, okay. I mean, meaningless game. You know what I mean? I don't think that means everything. So week 9, UFL average 11,740 in attendance. Birmingham, you came back. That's good. I still think you should go bye-bye. Houston, 6,684. I mean, I really, in all honesty, it should be Memphis and Houston that should be in the chopping block, though Houston did well in the XFL and could do well in the UFL, but it's just not. Birmingham is Birmingham, so there you take it. So that is what you got for week 9 of the UFL season. You've got the ratings and attendance. Let us know what you think in the comments. Make sure you like and subscribe.